Hold on. That's better. There we go. How is everybody on this wonderful Monday night? I hope you're well. I am, of course, your host, Captain Foley, and tonight we are doing Moopsy Monday, but bingo night. So, if you want to play along, go get your Captain Foley Live bingo cards from the community tab on this YouTube channel, because it should be fun. Hopefully. Maybe. Kind of. Maybe. Sort of. I don't know. What do you think? Fun? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. You guys know it all. So, there we go. Let's see who... Oh. What is going on there? There we go. Stern Von All, Catty Cap. Not a band to count my bones. Oh, Cosmo. Hello, Captain. Hello. How is everybody? Hope you're well on this fine, miraculous, marvelous Monday. Or is it a monster Monday for you? I don't know. But let me know. That's the point. So, anyway. Moopsy. So like I said, this is a bingo night. So you might want to go get your bingo cards. As I said, they're in the community tab of this YouTube channel. Go get them. And for every... Whoa, I'm going to put instructions on the screen in a second. But for every bingo that's yelled out, I'm going to do a shot. So let's see. This channel, and let's see, we'll do hold on one second here. Go. So the instructions are up. Boom. 16309. Yep. Feed me Seymour B7. You sunk my battleship. Bingo. Bingo Borg. Right? So I do have a new beverage of choice, which was supplied by Eric Martin. I don't know if he's here yet. He was talking to me a minute ago on Messenger before I went live. But same company, the Cottage Springs Beverage Company, but instead of peach vodka, this is raspberry lemonade. And it's pretty good. So we're going to be taking shots of this tonight. Should the opportunity arise, we'll see. We'll see how it happens. I also need a drink of water. Fleet Paw, $2. Never Moopsy. Fleet Paw is Moopsy. Moopsy Bones. Speaking of, guys, if you like the thumbnail of this, those Moopsies were made by my mother-in-law, Sylvia's mom, who is doing Moopsies. I'm going to be getting one of those Moopsies to have for you guys, to show you guys. And she's making 2 more. There's going to be 4 available at London Comic Con this year. So, limited number. She might make more. If you guys really want some, you can order them directly from her at Geeky Sheep Canada on Facebook. So, who doesn't want a Moopsy? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Y'all do. Feed me Seymour, is it really lemonade if it has vodka in it? Why wouldn't it be? The question befuddles me and confuses me, sir. Olivia Julius throws in $10. Thank you so much. Sorry for not meeting you this morning. Trust me, you did not want to talk to me today. Come up Came up with 15 new bad words with my boss's names in it over the weekend. Well, there you go. Yeah, we were scheduled to talk to Olivia about her next Trekyards original, the Julius class, but she had to cancel because she wasn't in a good place. So that's cool. All good. Fleet Paw, Geeky Sheep Canada, yes. Olivia, I want a Fleet Paw voodoo doll. I could actually probably arrange that, Olivia. Just don't tell Fleet Paw. I've got enough pictures of him. I could get Sylvia's mom to make one of those for you. Just don't tell Fleet Paw. Thankfully, he's not here right now to hear that. So, yeah. But anyway, got a lot accomplished today, actually. And I'm excited for you guys to see the video coming out on Wednesday on this channel, as well as the following Wednesday. And then the following Wednesday after that will be episode 3 of Shelf by Shelf. Now, I've had some really good comments on, not many, but there are the odd comments on the Shelf by Shelf videos that people are really enjoying them and are looking forward to more of them. So I'm happy about that. But the next video is a little bit on the longer side, but it's worth it. And then the one after that's only about 10 minutes long. That's for 2 weeks from tomorrow, Wednesday. So, no, a week from this Wednesday. So I'm trying to vary up the length of videos and also the topics on this channel as I do, and hopefully you guys appreciate that. So, Olivia, I need a Fleet Paw tooth though. It's true, and or hair. Okay, go lay down. Precious, go lay down. Precious, you can't jump up on me right now. No, go lay down. Go lay down, sweetie. Go snore. No. Oh my goodness. Stern Von Alk, any comment on the rumors surrounding Warner Brothers interested purchasing the Trek IP independent of Skydance attempt to purchase Paramount? This is the first time hearing about it, so no, I think it's probably a clickbaity thing. I don't know. No thoughts. Feed me Seymour Moo. He would be good to display on bookshelves behind you. Moopsy? No, he'd be too big. It's like a life-size Moopsy, and yeah, he would probably go in the ready room or somewhere downstairs in my office. So, Olivia says something stupid here. So Olivia said something stupid for everybody playing bingo. There's a square for that. So, Fleet Paw, as long as you also get her to make me an Olivia voodoo doll, what's good for the gooses is good for the gander, after all. Olivia says, I have $1 ready. $1 ready for what? Not a band account, $5. Alamarain, count to 4. Alamarain, then 3 more. Alamarain, if you can see Alamarain, you'll come with me. Deep Space Nine, Maj Kira. See, you wanted me to sing that. I don't know if that technically counts as me singing, but I mean, to check it off the bingo square, I guess I'll allow that. That's fine. Olivia says she has a doll already. I mean, oh, okay. Of Fleet Paw? Feed me Seymour. I don't trust Warner Brothers. They made good shows, but now their track record they have with hiring toxic people. I don't trust Warner Brothers, and I never have. I've never been able to forgive them for the death of my shows. No? Okay. Fleet Paw, good luck getting a hair. There's none left. Olivia, how's your car? Have you got it out of storage yet? Funny you should ask. Today was a nice day. It was like 20 degrees Celsius here. It was only 11 degrees Celsius in Orlando and only 16 degrees Celsius in LA. So it's more beautiful and warm here today than it was down there. So that's awesome. It was a beautiful day. I was outside quite a bit and doing some stuff in the backyard, you know, hanging out with the dogs, sitting on the deck in the sun. It was awesome. It was awesome. And then I look over and I see And here it comes for the bingo players out there. My Camaro under its car cover, and I'm like, I must free my Camaro. So I took the car cover off today. It's gonna probably get cold. It's supposed to be warm all this week with like high teens as far as Celsius goes, which is awesome. But it'll probably get cold again. There'll probably be a cold snap after that. It's one of those things, right? So whatever. The car cover's off. Fine. There you got your bingo square. I talked about the Camaro. Oh, she's got a doll of her. Yes. Eric Martin, the Fleetpaw and Olivia feud is like Hatfields and McCoys. Hi, Eric. I was talking about you earlier. You weren't here yet, though. Showing off the raspberry lemonade vodka. It's amazing. Same company that made the peach one, which is this Cottage Springs beverage company. We're going to be having shots of that tonight. Should anybody super chat or get a bingo on their bingo card. So... funny you should say that, Eric. Feed me Seymour. Sony would be a good fit to take on Star Trek, but Sony currently in trouble and they're too exclusive when it comes to games for PlayStation, but still, they are quality. Well, there you go. And Fleetpaw, I think it was about 12 degrees or 14 here today, Celsius. Yeah, it's 9 right now. Yeah, what is it right now? Here it is. Currently 13 degrees Celsius right here right now, which is still beautiful. I should be out doing a walk. I should be doing a walk for this live. But I'm lazy, so I'm not doing that. I'm sitting up here instead. So I'm going to have a shot just to start with, because I haven't had a full shot of this yet. I've had a taste. It's really good. And go glug, 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 glug. Gotta love the sound of pouring beverage. All right, so cheers. Thank you, Eric, for the raspberry lemonade with vodka. Cheers. And it's such a beautiful day. Yeah, it's a great day today. Got a lot done. Got 2 videos edited, one of which I filmed today also. So 1 filmed, 2 edited. Got the car cover off the Camaro. Did some reading. I've been reading again. I gotta give my brain some exercise. I'm rereading. I'm reading again, and I actually am rereading my Dragon Riders of Pern series, which is fantastic. So yeah, it was a good day. So cheers. Oh, that's good. That's good. Better than the peach, maybe even. The peach was really good. But this has got... it's funny because the thing you taste first is the vodka. Then after you swallow the vodka, you got this taste of lemonade. And then once that's done and you're kind of like clean your palate a bit, then you get the raspberry flavor. It's a real interesting flavor delivery system. It's really good. Damn. All right. Anyhow. Eric Martin, yes, that raspberry lemonade looked good to me, and he is out of peach, yes. Feed me Seymour. Disney would shelve Trek for Wars if they bought it. Universal could be good and more likely to get a Trek section of theme park. Yeah. Eric Martin, perhaps some spray cheese would bring out the subtle flavors of the vodka. Well, you bought me some spray cheese. Although you got me the American flavor. Because there's American, there's sharp cheddar, and I think there's something else. But honestly, Eric, I don't blame you, because the last time we went over, we could only find the American flavored cheese, spray cheese. I love spray cheese. I'm sorry. It's a guilty pleasure, I guess. It's good. And so, yeah, Eric delivered me some spray cheese and this. And I'm like, what is this? The poor man's version of fine wine and expensive cheese? Flavored vodka and spray cheese? I thought it was kind of funny. Come on now. You gotta laugh. I'm waiting. Speaking of waiting, I have 15 people here and 9 likes. Hit that like button if you're just joining us. I'd like to get those likes up to 20. I can do it. We can do it. We all can do it. Fleet Paw, it was a lazy day for me today. The first day back after a trip usually is. We had to go buy a new TV because our 50-inch Hisense died. We bought a 65-inch Omni to replace it. Nice. Yeah, Hisense isn't a great. I've had my plasma Samsung for almost a decade now, and it's still going strong. Knock on wood, because I don't want to curse it and have it die. That being said, we were looking at a 98-inch Samsung TV the other day, and it's only $7,000, and I can get a discount to get about $1,000 off of that, even, which is about. I paid a lot of money for my plasma almost a decade ago. I don't know, man. And this is an LED. I think it's an OLED, actually. 98's a little too big, honestly, for any room in this house. But I'm at least thinking of going up to like a 75-inch for my next TV. So you don't care. I know. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm here. I have the mic, as it were. I'm going to tell you what I want to tell you. You can super chat to have me say something else, or you can just put in the regular chat what you'd like me to talk about, and I'll talk about that with you. All right. Eric Martin, nothing but the best, Kevin. Yes, thank you, Eric. Speaking of, Eric, how was your day today? Did you have a good day? Like button engaged. Oh my God, Matt Boardman is here. I talked to Matt a bit today too. Yeah, hi Matt, how's it going? I was hoping you'd show up tonight. Get your bingo cards. Play some bingo. Because if anybody gets a bingo and yells bingo in the chat, I'm going to have to take a shot. So we've already hit a few squares already. Just saying. All right. Matt Boardman. Hello, good sir. I read that at first with my dyslexia as Matt Boardman. Hello, alert. I don't know how I got alert out of good sir, but hey. Hello, alert. That's funny. Every time you walk on the ship or beam in. Hello, hello, hello. That'd be funny. The hello alert. I like it. It's good. See, dyslexia can make you get creative sometimes. So I'm just saying. Currently Tuesday in the UK. Terrible Tuesday. Oh no. Well, it's Moopsy Monday here. Yeah, Moopsy Monday. Fleetpaw, 7,000. What the actual fuck would you do with that? I imagine the porn watched on that screen would be fucking mint. I could see the dimples on the dimples of her ass. Hey, actually, it would fit in the basement on a wall, but the problem is it's too big to get down the stairs and around the corner, I think. So, big TV, it's just immersive. It's just like you play games on it or whatever. And to be fair, when I look at porn, I usually look at it on my phone. I don't really look at it, on like a big screen or anything, I'm just saying. There have been times we've watched it on a big screen, but watched it, but yeah, no, that's usually a like, anyway, you don't need to hear about that. So anyhow, I would love a 98-inch at some point. The house doesn't, no, it wouldn't work necessarily, but it was a good price. It's a fantastic price for it. Anyway, Feed Me Seymour said blingo. Well, blingo is not bingo, so I can't have a shot for that. And you didn't yell it either. It's not all in capitals. So, Matt Boardman, today did not go as I had planned it would. I know, right? I'm still waiting for a thumbnail. Not that thumbnail. This is my broken thumbnail. It's not good. And then this thumbnail. the Moors. I am ooby dooby dooby. Anyway. Fleet Paw, sorry to hear that, man. Matt Boardman, ain't nobody want to see some of that in HD. You know what I want to watch on a 98-inch screen? Sam's fan films. That'd be epic. You know, the size of that hair would be 4 feet long. And it blow your mind. Fleet Paw watched it, made it, same thing. Don't even get me started going down that road. Sir. People in the know. The rest of you have no goddamn clue. Matt Boardman, sadly, watch notes kept me from doing anything else. Damn watch notes. Fleet Paw, laughing my ass off, Matt Boardman. You're absolutely right. There is some things that remain standard definition. Matt Boardman, the film hair that ate Manhattan. Attack of the 50-foot grain film hair. I just have to stop talking about that right now. Anyway, Eric Martin, if I upgraded, I'd get one of those laser projection TVs. Actual screens bigger than mine cost too much. I was just saying that there's a screen bigger than yours that we were looking at for $7,500, but I can get like $1,000 off of that, and it's a good price for that. And it's thin, it's wall mountable, it's great. It's way bigger than your TV, dude, and it's not that expensive. So, yeah. But it doesn't do fucking 3D, because of course it doesn't. Why would it? So, if I wanted to get 3D, which I do for downstairs when I finally get dumbass out of the house and actually reclaim the basement, I'm going to get a projector, because projectors still do 3D, which there's going to be some 3D TV watching or movie watching in my I'm just saying. Matt Boardman, I will do a thumbnail right now. You don't have to. No, sir. We got tomorrow. You don't have to. I wasn't trying to, now I feel bad. Shit. I just don't want you to have to worry about it tomorrow if stuff gets piled on your plate tomorrow. And then it's like end of the day kind of thing. You feel like you need to do it. Like I don't know. Fleet Paw, if you know, you know. Am I right, Stuart? Yep. Bonus points for anybody that can tell me one of my aliases, my AKAs. Besides Captain Foley, besides amazing, there's another one, which I don't know if anybody in this chat right now knows. But if you do, you get bonus points. All right. Feed me Seymour. No point buying a new TV. Save money for holodeck. Feels like this will be soon. Yep. Fleet Paw, Quiet is going to end up to stay with you forever, isn't he? No. He's actually made, he got a apprenticeship now, so he's going to be doing that, and he's already thinking and talking about moving out. So he's going to be gone before the fall, before the end of summer, would be my hope. A new hope. 17 people here, 12 likes. What? Hit the like button if you haven't already, or if you're just joining us. Terrence Childs, what is happening? Lots. There's lots of things happening. Fleet Paw, we playing bingo, Terrence. Feed me Seymour. Captain Mando. No, That's not the alias at all. Jeddak Productions, B5, You Suck My Battleship. Big Pappy? It's not that either. No. Eric Martin, those short throw laser projectors are amazing and 120 inches or more. But they're probably pricey, would be my guess. Maybe not too bad. I don't know. Short throw laser projectors, eh? First time I've heard that term. But I assume it doesn't have to be mounted at the far back of the room and it uses lasers. Sweet. Old guy behind a camera? No. Skeleton fingers. Oh, no. Fuck's wrong with you? Jeddak Productions, what do you think of the military adopting railguns? I don't have a thought because I didn't. Who gives a shit? I don't care. Do what they gotta do. Look them up. I will look them up, but not right now. Because right now I'm going to flip my sand art. Talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. Oh, this is a bingo square, isn't it? I think it might be a bingo square. If I recall correctly. Did it? Yeah, it's not going to be a good one. That's all right. They can't all be good. They can't all be winners. Feed me Seymour, railguns, here comes Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, you tell him. Flipping your sand art, is that code for flipping us off? No. If I wanted to flip you off, I would just flip you off. And I'd even tell the person that I'm flipping off that I'm flipping them off. So... at least it's not the one in the middle. Thoughts on the new Dune movie? A lot of people have been asking me about Dune 2 lately. Dune 2 chicks at the same time. I don't have any thoughts on the Dune movie. I haven't seen it yet. And I think Dune is a fucking joke. I don't like Dune. I find it boring. I sleep through it. I've told this story before, man. Sylvia's big into Dune. She read the books. So she watched the movie. Obviously, she enjoyed the movie. There was a miniseries that's much better done. And so when I met her, I had seen Dune the movie as well, but I watched it and, got bored or whatever because it's fucking boring. Like, let's be honest. The only thing the original Dune movie has going for it is there's a pug in it and Patrick Stewart. And Patrick Stewart's holding the pug and a pug in one arm and a gun in the other hand going into battle. I mean, that's just fucking epic. But regardless, it's boring as fuck. So we watched the movie, me and Sylvia. I got a new appreciation for it a little bit. Still found it boring. Then we watched the miniseries that was released a few years ago. That is much better because it explains shit. It takes its time to explain things that need to be explained if you haven't read the books. It was much better, much more enjoyable. I still wouldn't seek it out. Then we watched the new movie, and I fell asleep through it twice. I've missed, just after the middle to, right before the end, I fell asleep. Anyway, regardless, I haven't seen the first movie all the way through because I fell asleep. Are we going to see Dune 2 in theaters? Probably, yeah, because Sylvia's a big fan, so we will go watch it. Will I fall asleep in the theater? There's a possibility. It's happened once or twice before. But I have been sleeping better as well, so I'm not as tired during the day, so maybe not. Dune is boring as fuck, man. Frank Herbert, before he wrote that book, he accidentally took LSD in Mexico. Then he wrote Dune. So that kind of says it all, man. He saw shit when he was in Mexico. He saw sandworms. He saw something, and he wrote Dune. And I think it shows. So, Jeddak, anyway, good to see you. I got to go to work now, but But before I go, I left you a like. Thank you for leaving a like. Eric Martin, $5. Cap looks thirsty. Yep. But $5. $5 is not $20. I'll have a drink of water for $5. Cheers. Feed me Seymour. Thank God. I hate Dune. Snooze fest. Yeah. Hell yeah. Patrick Stewart would make a good M for a James Bond reboot. The guy that gives Bond his missions. I'm well aware who M is. But thank you. Yes. Fleet Pop, you know what I found in my fridge today? Pineapple pizza. A fucking abomination to pizza. Who in their right mind puts that on a pizza? Crazy fuckers, that's who. Why do you have pineapple pizza in your fridge? That implies that you bought pineapple pizza at some point and put it in your fridge. Matt Borman, when we going to play Helldivers 2? Oh, you mean... Shit. Oh. Yeah. I need to still get that. It's just Starship Troopers, though. It's like such a blatant Starship Troopers ripoff. I'm surprised there's not a lawsuit. Like, come on now. Yeah, I need to buy it. I've been watching some videos on it, and it looks interesting. But I'm still hesitant because it seems like everybody like went, Helldivers 2, and now they're all fucking pros. So to jump into it being a noob is like you're gonna get your ass handed to you or be made fun of, and I just don't really feel like that. I know I'll play without my own squad. I'd have Matt play and my bridge crew guys, but it just seems like a lot to like learn a new game all the time. Is it worth it? Looks like it would be. I don't know, but it looks like a legit ripoff of Starship Troopers and Star Wars. Mandalorian and Starship Troopers is what it looks like to me. But hey, what do I know? I just work here. Fleetpaw, who the fuck accidentally takes LSD? Somebody slips it into something? Just saying. Terrence Childs, does anyone know what the Earth Fighters are called in Independence Day Part 2? I have no idea. Feed me Seymour, do you think Brett Spiner could play a good Sherlock Holmes, still set in the UK? We had Robert Downey Jr. play an Englishman, so possible. I don't think pineapple pizza is bad. It's a topping, just not one I'd pick in a rush. All right, here's the thing. Robert Downey Jr. was a fucking god-awful Sherlock Holmes. One of the worst Sherlock Holmes. There was a list, and there's a website on the 100 best Sherlock Holmes. Robert Downey Jr. was like number 96 on the list because he's not Holmes. He's just an eccentric. I don't know. He's not Sherlock Holmes though. Brett Spiner, no, I wouldn't want him playing Holmes. He's got the stereotypical look, very much like Basil Rathbone with the nose, and and he looked like the classic Sherlock Holmes that you see on the cover of a book when Elementary Dear Data aired, and that's fine. He would make an all right Holmes, younger Brett Spiner, but now, no, I don't think so. No. He would have been all right, but he wouldn't have been anywhere near my favorite. But yeah, anyway, there you go. Terrence Childs, good for you, Captain. Drink water and not alcohol. Fleetpaw Swiftback. I didn't. Someone else in the house did. Possibly my crazy father. Well, then you take that pizza and you slip it in his shoe. So when he puts the shoes on, you know the rest. I don't know. That's just, I'm sorry that your fridge is now, you got to get rid of your fridge. You realize that, right? It's been contaminated. Just saying. It's just a fun game to play. You're not playing against other players. It's all player versus. Oh, I know that. I know, but you jump into a game with a squad, and if you don't have people to play with, they fill up your team with other people. And these guys have been playing for fucking 80 hours or some shit, and you're like brand new. And I'm aware you don't play against other people. I totally get that. But you jump in and you don't really know exactly what to do or the best strategies or the best weapons to use, and they fucking either help you or are complete dickheads. Usually the latter. Um, so you know, it is what it is. I will get it eventually. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. I just can't really afford to at the moment. That's another issue, but that's all right. Yeah, so there you go. I'm still a noob too, so we can be noobs together. Yes, as long as you got another team or other teammates full of noobs, but I don't want like two of us to be noobs and like I don't know how many people are on a team, probably 4 would be my guess. But like then 2 other assholes that come in that are buddy buddy and like either make fun of you or tell you the wrong shit to do or kind of laugh at you when you screw up. Like I don't need that shit. I just don't need it. So Terrence Childs, the first Starship Troopers movie is excellent. Everything after it is sick. So sick far so. I disagree. Roughnecks was fantastic. So, anyway, and Starship Troopers, I wouldn't say is excellent. It's fun, but it's not. Again, not one of my favorite movies. Eric Martin Fleetpaw. Is there a video link to Cap's other names? There is not. I thought I might have told 1 or 2 people in this chat something from like years and years and years ago. But I guess not, and that's fine. That's fine. Feed Me Seymour. Downey wasn't good as Holmes, complete miscast. But for its period of release, we didn't really have a Holmes contender, which is why I think it failed. No, the movies are fine. You just have to divorce yourself from it being Sherlock Holmes. Because Robert Downey Jr. does not make a good Holmes. There's nothing about the man that says Sherlock Holmes. He got it because of his name, Robert Downey Jr. He's just a big name. They wanted to cast somebody. Boom. Awful, awful, awful idea. Huge mistake. Matt Boardman. I'll be your Huckleberry. It's actually, I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah. I can have complete conversations in animated GIFs of Tombstone, Harrison Ford, from any of his movies. And there's one other one. I just can't remember what it is right now. But I can have whole conversations just with those animated GIFs. So, Flipa, it has been. It's abominable. No. Okay. Terrence Childs, Sherlock Holmes of the 22nd century was a good cartoon. Robert Downey Jr. had nothing to do with it. That's why everyone likes it. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Actually, I have that whole series on DVD. It's pretty good. And yet not. It's both. It's nostalgic. It's interesting. Fleetpaw. There is not, Eric Martin. Not a public one, anyway. Femi Seymour says, enjoying playing Skull and Bones on Xbox. Indeed. I've heard some things about that game also. Femi Seymour. Surprise, they never made a live action Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? Well, at least that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't think they have. It's funny though, Sylvia's sister Sandra dressed up as Carmen Sandiego for Halloween one year. And it was pretty fucking great. Yep, yep, yep. For those playing at home, take note. Just saying. There's some things that we need to see in live action. I'm bummed that the new Transformers 1 movie that's coming out isn't live action, that it's animated. We're not quite sure what style of animation it's going to be, but no, anyway, back to live action. I think Thundercats live action has to happen. 100% has to happen. Seriously. Is your life so bad that you have to sigh like that? Jesus. Anyway, what are some other live action things that you'd like to see? I think Thundercats is at the top of my list. Live action Battle of the Planets. Now, that being said, or G-Force, or Gatchaman, whatever you want to call them. That being said, there is one of those that I have. It's Japanese, and it is only subtitled. And it's all right. It's quite interesting. It's close to what I would expect. Costumes aren't quite there. The Phoenix, the God Phoenix, is not at all what I would want to see as a live action. That would be amazing in live action. A G-Force or Gatchaman movie. Yeah. As far as turning something that hasn't been made into a show or movie yet in live action, I think Dragon Riders of Pern would be amazing. I think that could be done so well, or they could fuck it up completely and entirely, and but I think that's one that's ripe for becoming a show. But no, let me know your thoughts. What do you think would make a good live action that hasn't been done, or that's been done poorly and should be redone? There is not Eric Martin. I did read that one. Never mind. Feed me Seymour. Vape flavor today. This is mixed berry ice. It sure is. Anywho, I should probably make sure that the messages are set to all messages. No, they're not. They're set to top messages. If I missed a message of yours, that's why. Feed me Seymour, Captain Planet live action. Wouldn't care personally. Visionaries, Knights of the Mystical Light. Yeah, that would be awesome. Actually, a new Guyver. Nah, I don't really care for that. Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. Sure. Toxic Crusaders. Nah. Batman Beyond. Nah. Wouldn't be interested. A lot of people have talked about Batman Beyond becoming live action. I'm like, okay. Wasn't that good of a show to begin with. I didn't think anyway. But again, what do I know? I just work here. Fleet Pass Swiftback. I have frozen fruit. It's apples, berries, and watermelon with a hint of ice and menthol. Ooh, I like that. What company is it? Terrence Childs, are you going to watch X-Men 97? I'm not going to watch it. Who's going to join me and not watch it? It's terrible. I'm going to watch the first one. I had no plans on watching it. Not that huge of an X-Men fan. Not enough to be excited about that. I have to go back and watch all the original ones first. Then I might. But will that happen? I don't know. Excuse me. Feed me Seymour. Batman Beyond would only work if Michael Keaton played old Batman. Yep. but they wasted that idea on the Flash movie. They didn't waste it. That was still an enjoyable enough movie. I don't know why everybody's still yeah, some of the CG for like Christopher Reeves and Nicolas Cage version of Superman and shit like that was kind of bad, but it made me just picture the person that it's supposed to represent. Like it didn't bother me that much. Sure, the plot's all right. I mean, there's some really good moments in that episode, in that movie. It's really I enjoyed it. So anyway, how do you know X-Men 97 is terrible if it isn't released and it's a continuation of original anime series? Sometimes the original is just better. Well, that's fucking logic for you. That's like every anti-Kurtzman, I hate New Trek fucking nerdrotic dipshit out there. It's new. I don't like it. Well, back in my day, our shows were good. Fuck. Oi. Fleet Paw Swiftback. It was a house juice I got when I was in Charlottesville, Virginia 2 weeks ago. Oh, nice. Maybe Seymour Mask would be an interesting show. Mask. Yeah, Mask would be good, actually. But they'd fuck it up and have, like, would you have a Camaro, an IROC Camaro? No, you wouldn't. You'd have a fucking modern car. Would you have any of the cool vehicles? No, they'd fucking change them and motorize them and just fuck it up too. Like, that's the problem when you do live action or when you remake something. You gotta modernize it. These modern audience, these kids these days, they wouldn't understand. Just do what the original was. It was popular for a reason. Who gives a flying fuck about the new kids on the block? Who gives a shit? You're making it for the fans of the franchise, the fans that have wanted to see a live-action Transformer their entire life. And then we get Michael Bay shit, which the first movie was kind of charming in its own way. And Bumblebee was pretty good. Rise of the Beast was also kind of good. But stop fucking changing everything. If he's supposed to be a 1980s Freightliner fucking truck, flat nose, make him that. It's not rocket science. No modern audience would be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Just set the fucking movie in the 80s if you're worried about that. Like, the decision-making process in Hollywood is just, it's baffling. It's fucking baffling. People have no fucking clue about anything making decisions. Sorry, that's a little bit of a rant. I don't know if that's a square for anybody. Anyway. Circa Vulcan, don't see bingo cards on the community tab. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. They're there. Just scroll back a tad. Scroll back a little bit because they were put on a little while ago. But there's like 3 different bingo cards. Terrence Childs, who sings the crossover between Transformers and G.I. Joe? Starscream is a real bully. Who sing the crossover between G.I. Joe or Transformers and G.I. Joe? Starscream is a real bully. Who sing the crossover? I don't know what you mean. Circa Vulcan. I had to scroll down further. Yes. Feed Me Seymour, Real Ghostbusters as live action TV series. Hear me out. New TV actors playing the roles, but they designed to look more like the cartoon. No. No. We already have live action Ghostbusters. Terrence Childs, hey Captain, how much Japanese animation do you watch in a week? Fucking none. I'm not a huge anime fan, honestly. My anime is confined to like when I was a kid, it was Battle of the Planets. Um, I'm not a fan of a lot of anime, honestly. So I find anime very boring. I don't know if it's just the way it's structured or the way they tell stories, but it's kind of like Dune. It's just like, the fuck is happening and why is it so slow and what are you talking about and why are you talking in such long, strung out fucking sentences that make no goddamn sense? Oh, that's why, because it's translated. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of anime. I really am not. So the amount of anime I watch in a week, none. Unless I decide to throw in my Battle of the Planets DVDs, which I still haven't got all the way through. I'm still only on disc 1. There's 4 discs. So I can only take so much of it at a time. But, you know, regardless. Femi Seymour, anime is boring. Rarely one is good. But most is tentacle porn. And there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe watching the wrong thing. There's lots of animes that I like. Like I liked Ghost in the Shell, even the movie that was made on it. But I like the original Ghost in the Shell. I liked Fist of the North Star. I liked Akira. Perfect Blue. If you've never seen Perfect Blue, it's a mind fuck, is what it is. It's a great anime. Again, a little boring on the first watch through, but when you watch it multiple times, because you don't fucking understand what's happening, but when you watch it multiple times, you start to piece it together and exactly find out exactly what's happening. Even then, at the end, you're still not 100% sure, but that's part of its charm. So Perfect Blue, check it out. I like the anime Street Fighter movies. I thought they were good. It was good. Okay. Akira for the win. Yeah. I haven't seen Akira. Oh my god, I haven't seen Akira in like 30 years. I had the VHS. I had started, I wanted to get into anime, so I started getting the Anime of the Month Club, which is where I got Fist of the North Star, I got Ghost in the Shell, I got Akira, I got a bunch of other ones. Perfect Blue was one of them. There was also a lot of stinkers. And I hate these chibi things with these big eyes and the big, and like big teardrop fucking thing. I don't understand it. And it's not because I'm a boomer. If anybody says that, because I'm not a boomer, first of all, that's just stupid. But it's just kawaii. Like, the fuck. Anyway, so where was I going with that? What were we talking about? Oh, Akira. Oh yeah. So yeah, I eventually stopped the getting the tapes every month because I just wasn't interested at a certain point. So Terrence Childs, the new comic book of Cobra Commander and G.I. Joe crossover with Transformers is pretty great. We have got to start reading them. Yeah, eventually I will. I'd like to, that kind of thing, I'd rather wait till it was like finished and then check it out. So weirdly like Sailor Moon, but it felt like anime all-female Power Rangers. I had to watch Sailor Moon, yeah. My ex-wife was a huge Sailor Moon fan, and so we'd watch a lot of Sailor Moon. And I mean, Sailor Moon has its aspects that I enjoy. Its aspects. But, yeah, I mean, it's just fucking weird now, isn't it? So anyway, but you're right, it is like Power Rangers. Spirited Away. Vaguely remember Spirited Away. Wasn't impressed. Princess Mononoke is another one that I know Sylvia's a fan of Princess Mononoke. We've never watched it together. I did have that at one point. I don't remember much about it, but it didn't leave an impression on me. So how good could it really be? I'm sure me and Sylvia will watch it together at some point because she is a fan of it. So there's that. But I don't really remember Spirited Away. Feed Me Seymour, chimney movies in a nutshell. Teddy bear and a little girl exist in a world where the city floats on a rock in the sky, and there's a plot, I guess. Vampire Hunter D I liked. Okay, you need to stop snoring. Here, have a toy. Have a Santa Claus toy. Vampire Hunter D I didn't mind. Okay, seriously. You need to change your position because you sound like a fucking trumpet. But there's even things about Vampire Hunter D I didn't enjoy. Paul Hitchcock, the new Transformers comic by Daniel Warren Johnson is fire. Fire. Shh. There's fire on the screen. Oh my goodness. Shh. Actually, is there a fire filter? Wouldn't be surprised. There's bubbles. Dream, glamour. No, there's not. There's no fire filter. There needs to be a fire filter. Circa Vulcan, Pug Snores, Bingo Square. Yeah, that's one of them. You missed a bunch of them, Circa Vulcan, because you didn't get here at the beginning. I've already covered quite a few. And nobody's yelled bingo yet, which is surprising, actually. Because for anybody that yells bingo, and you have to yell it has to be all capitals, I will take a shot. So, I'm not trying to give you bingo squares. It's just naturally coming up in conversation, so. Feed Me Seymour. Zelda anime was pretty good, but didn't last long. Never saw it. Never saw it. This is where people jump in and say Robotech. I mean, I got a Robotech book. I like some of the equipment in Robotech, but again, watching it is fucking boring. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not good. Battleship Yamato. My friend Ash, that I went to high school with, huge fan of it. I could never get into it. It's just, and some of the artwork, man. Like the captain in Battleship Yamato with that stupid big hat, and I don't know, just the way they draw stuff. It's just so. Anyway. Feed Me Seymour. The Zelda Sword would make a good one for your collection. I used to have one. Well, I didn't have one. I had one in the house because we got one for my son. He's a huge Zelda fan, so we bought him a Zelda Sword for Christmas one year. So it was in the house for a while. It's not really a sword design I like, so, you know, it is what it is. Attack on Titan, a lot of people tell me to watch it. They into it, and I'm like, it's okay. Again, my kids, both Thomas and Christian, were big into this Attack on Titans, and I was just, I have to be fair, I haven't watched much of it at all, but it's just like, no, I'm just not, no, I'm not there, just not there. But Macross Plus, Stuart. Yeah, well, I had the Macross Plus movie, I still do, on DVD. But again, it's not dubbed, it's only subtitled, and I fucking can't stand reading a movie. You know? But anyway. Paul Hitchcock, talking about anime, gotta mention Cowboy Bebop. Again, never watched it. Never watched it. I was aware of it. Never watched it. And then there was the live action one. I watched the first episode and never went back to watch it again. I don't know why. Something came up and I forgot about it. So I'm just remembering now that I need to go back and finish that. Apparently the live action one was really bad to the real fans of Cowboy Bebop, so I don't know if I should actually give it a watch. Now there's also Lupin. Again, goofy fucking goofy animation. And I think it's about a detective or a jewels thief. I don't fucking know. Doesn't look interesting to me, so. Feed Me Seymour, a Star Trek original series would make a great comedy anime. It's funny you say that. There's actually, I've got some Star Trek manga comics. That's the other thing. I don't know if it's my OCD. I cannot read a manga comic. I cannot start at the back of the book. It just drives me fucking nuts. Just fucking, if you're going to put it in English, which you did, print it properly. Because I don't want to read it backwards. That's not how things work. Stop it. But then again, Prodigy is very similar to the anime style of storytelling, but in 3D. Okay. Paul Hitchcock, are you checking out Shogun on Hulu? Well, it's not on Hulu here. It is on Apple TV here. And I watched the trailer for it last night. And yes, I probably will. My dad read the book. My dad liked the original Shogun. And I think it looks interesting. And Sylvia and I, we love history. We love that kind of stuff. She loves the Japanese like history and their culture. So I think it's one that we will definitely check out. Have not watched it yet. So, but yes, it's on the list. So is Napoleon. I got to finish Masters of the Air. I got to finish Foundation. I've got to finish lots of things that I've started. So, Libby Julia's $2. Puggy treats for Puggy. Well, who else would the Puggy treats be for? Not me. Thank you, Olivia. Feed Me Seymour. We need more Police Academy movies. I miss them. Oh, those were some good ones, yeah. Hightower and... yeah, there is... oh, yeah. I can't remember anybody's name. It's Hightower. Wow. Anyway, moving on so I don't embarrass myself. Matt Borman. Oh man, Napoleon started it, couldn't finish it. Oh, really? Doesn't bode well. Why couldn't you finish it? Feed Me Seymour. Just a good feel-good movie to watch. Okay. Peter Lukaku, $10. Just jumping in now. I'm back in London next week. Gonna leave a 12 of Sleeman Clear at your door. Do you know my address? If you're in London, shoot me a message. We'll meet up if you want. Mark Lawrence, $5. I'm late again. Any thoughts on Warner Brothers possibly buying Star Trek? I heard a rumor from a friend yesterday before Doom. Doomcock put out a video today. Fuck me sideways. All right. I know you weren't here at the beginning of the live stream. Somebody already asked me that. First time hearing about it. I have no thoughts on it. But if Doomcock's reporting on it, it's obviously bullshit. So, yeah, I will not believe it. It's clickbait, obviously. If he's reporting on it, it's complete and utter bullshit. So, it is what it is. If it becomes something more substantial, I'll have an opinion. Until then, I don't. Sorry, Mark. Soreka Vulcan. In Vulcan ritual combat, everyone remembers the Lurpa, the most forget the less cool Vulcan whipping belt thing. Or God 6, Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson. I don't know what I think of that. Okay. Feed Me Seymour, Hightower, Mahoney, Jones, Hooks. That's the other one I was trying to remember. Callahan, Captain Harris, Lazard, Tackleberry. There you go. Sweet Chuck, Proctor, and Zed. Zed, yeah. Bobcat Goldthwap. Goldthwaite. That's crazy. Matt Borman, I thought it was awful. Ridley has a lot of jumps between things and presumes that you know what's going on because you're an expert at French history. Indeed. Well, that's not good. Terrence Childs, I have to go. I have got to get back into Japanese anime. Well, you do that. Have fun. Mark Lawrence, but I heard from someone I know before hearing it from him. I still know a few people from my time working contracts out there in the studios. Yeah, I don't care. It's sure, there's probably a rumor going around. There's, of course, Doom Dick's gonna lock onto it. But if it's real, it's real. That's cool. I'll talk about it when I know, but I haven't heard anything about it, so it can't be that, in the news, as it were. I'm not too concerned about it. I can just imagine what Doom Dick said. Anyway, maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Matt Boardman thought Joaquin's acting was terrible, and it's overall just had a very silly vibe. That's because it's about the French. So his acting wasn't terrible. He was just being French, which is terrible. Olivia Julius, $5. I just got here. What do you think about the news of Warner Brothers buying the rights to Fleetpaw's life story? They should lock it in the water tower with Wacko and Dot. Wacko, Jacko, and Dot? The Warner Brothers. Lock it in. Lock Fleetpaw and his story in there so that it never sees the light of day. Feed Me Seymour. Favorite scene in Police Academy with Zed is 3 a.m. as Zed with bongos doing poetry as Sweet Chuck, his roommate, is curled against the wall. The lyrics of the poetry was hilarious. Yeah. Matt Boardman. Doomcock is always 99.98% wrong in his prediction and rumors. Yep. And he's also a coward that hides behind a mask so nobody knows what he actually looks like. So everything he says doesn't mean anything in the real world or at a convention. Nobody knows who he is. I say what's on my mind. You see my face. I'll take accountability for anything I say. So, cowards. Cowards hide behind masks. It's fine. Paul Hitchcock, talking about Police Academy, it fits. The damn thing fits. Fleetpaw, fixing to drop a band hammer on Olivia. Indeed. Soraka Vulcan, here's an idea for the channel. Not really. Endless videos about Disney corporate rumors. Yeah, no shit, eh? At least I'd get 100,000 subscribers in like a week. Peter Lukaku, $10. The Police Academy cartoon was really good. I hated the giant rear tires on Mahoney's cruiser. Yeah, I never really watched that one. That just seems silly to me. Feed Me Seymour, Wacko, Yakko, and Dot. There we go. Terrence Childs, Captain Foley, are you going to watch the new Godzilla movie that's coming? Yes. I just started watching Monarch last night. I got to episode 4. I haven't seen Godzilla -1 yet, but I should have saw it in theaters. Didn't get around to it for some reason. And but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Actually, this weekend, me and Sylvia watched all the Hellboy movies, the 2 Ron Perlman ones, and then the new one with what's his name from Stranger Things. Anyway, they're all really good. I enjoy the Hellboy movies. Where that came from with Godzilla, I don't know. And the Warner sister Dot, yes. Feed Me Seymour. They are making a Police Academy TV show reboot with Steve Guttenberg. Really? Oh. Libby Julius, we always see your face day and night. It's scary. Pete Paul, yes, bingo. You got a bingo? Seriously? How the fuck did you get a bingo? All right. Vodka. It's time for vodka. Raspberry lemonade vodka. Shaken, not stirred. Cheers to your bingo, Fleetpaw. Feed me, Seymour. I had the action figures to the Animated Police Academy toys, but the show lasted one season. Circa Vulcan. Remember the absurd annual fitness exam Kirk takes in sickbay, pushing blocks on the wall with his feet? The Cobra Knight maneuver. Yes, I do. Feed me, Seymour. Talking about cartoons to live action. Pirates of Dark Water. Given Pirates of the Caribbean was really good, but no depth. Better to make a new pirate movie franchise. Okay. I've heard of it. Never seen Pirates of Dark Water, but... Paul Hitchcock, Godzilla -1 is probably the best Godzilla movie ever made. Supposedly, Criterion will be producing the Blu-ray. Yeah, I have heard that. I have heard that it is a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal Godzilla movie. So, looking forward to seeing it. Fleetpaw, and I didn't have to cheat to get this one. Hell yeah. Well, don't you feel better about that? It always feels better when you win on your own merits as opposed to cheating. Because then you feel cheated. What? Is that what that means? Oh. Interesting. I'm glad. What card and what are the boxes that you checked off? I want to know. Put them in here. And don't just say left, top left, right, blah, blah, blah. Give me the actual tiles, what they say. Please. Paul Hitchcock, the Police Academy Station House toy was a slight rework of the Ghostbusters Firehouse toy. Yes, absolutely. Just like the Ewok Village was a slight rework of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves Treehouse Village thing. Hold on one second. I gotta flip the sand art. Plus my ass is getting sore. My sciatica is acting up. And my leg is killing me. I'm fucking old. And broken. And sad. And miserable. And pathetic. And useless. And unwanted. That's depressing. Terrence Childs, Venom Geek Media 98 made a Dominion Wars series about the attack on Earth. You should have seen it. Have not seen it. Feed me Seymour. Gonna sound like a movie noob, but what the hell is Criterion Collection? I see famous actors getting their DVDs to movies that inspired them, which I have no idea what it was. I just thought the Criterion Collection was like a collection of epic movies. I'm not 100% sure. Paul Hitchcock. At Fleetpaw, was it cheating or was it original thinking? I don't know. He didn't get a commendation, and he's not going to get one from me, so I doubt it was the original thinking thing. Card 1, row G, rumor mill, check. Pineapple on pizza, check. Oh, that's why you said it. You did cheat. You absolutely did cheat, because you said there was pineapple on pizza in your fridge, which made me go, oof. And you messaged Mark Lawrence behind the scenes and said, make sure you mention Doomcock so that we can talk about the rumor mill. I said, you did cheat. That's 2 I caught you on. Drop a banhammer. You cheated on that one too and said you're going to drop a banhammer on Olivia. Mention the Camaro. That was Olivia's fault. Never fear Fleetpaw's here. Well, you came in with that, so you cheated on that one too. You absolutely 100% cheated on 4 of those squares. Wow. But I didn't cheat. Can't even trust my mods. Circa Vulcan. Criterion Collection is a classic film line of DVDs. Okay. Fleetpaw, there actually is a pineapple pizza in my fridge. And I'm sorry for that. Like I said, you gotta get a new fridge now. Your whole house is probably contaminated. But regardless, you didn't have to mention it on a live stream. You only did it because you knew it check off a bingo square, which is cheating. So, disqualified. Yeah, I already took a goddamn shot. So you already got your... See, I need to vet these before I take my shots. Nobody else has yelled bingo, though, so we're fine. We're sneaky. Or sneaky. Terrence Child, send us to how you're watching remix. Send us to how you're watching remix, Captain Foley. Captain Foley, don't watch the remake of RoboCop. It's terrible. It's not terrible. It's really good. Sylvia and I watched that. I've watched it a few times, but Sylvia and myself watched it like a month ago. I really enjoy it. I think it's a good reboot or a reimagining of RoboCop. I have no problem with it. They even show true homage and respect to the original RoboCop design. I love that. I think it's fantastic. It's a fun movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So it's not terrible. Fleetpa, I don't have Mark Lawrence on Messenger. And I nuked a spammer. Matt Borman, maybe we need to have the bingo shot be forwarded to the next week. Players have to turn in their bingo card and it will then be compiled against the live. Yes, we need tabulators. We need people that are qualified in the art of bingo to confirm that, in fact, no cheating has taken place. I will consider this. We'll get a post office box. You'll have to print out and mail a physical copy of your bingo card too. Or I could just do an email. You could just like email it. It's fine. Yep. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Peter the Caco. Am I bad for being more on the late night lives with Foley channel lives? I feel like I'm ditching Trekyards. No. The only people watch Trekyards anyway is because of me. Nobody's there for Sam. So it's perfectly natural to be over here and actually enjoy yourself. I get it. So it's fine. Paul Hitchcock, check off a bingo square or check off a bingo square. That's funny. That's funny. Because I'm actually halfway through the episode of Star Trek New Voyages to serve all my days with Chekhov. So it's funny you mentioned that. I've been watching... I went back and watched all the Star Trek Continues, and those are fucking great. Then I went back and started watching Star Trek New Voyages, and I didn't start with the first one because Come What May is, let's be honest, it's kind of shit. I did watch that earlier today, though, and now I'm on To Serve All My Days with Walter Koenig, and it's like, it's still, I mean, it's written by DC Fontana, so far it's not so bad. I just hate the way it ends. New Voyages just isn't as good. I mean, it gets progressively better, but Jesus Christ, Come What May is fucking awful. Like, come on now. My God. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, it's funny you said Chekhov. That's kind of funny. Fleetpaw, technically speaking, I shouldn't even be able to play, seeing as I made the cards, so it's easy for me to influence the decision in my favor. Well, anybody with a brain that looks at the bingo card can influence it in their favor. It's not like you have an advantage in that regard because you made the card. I mean, you might know the tropes that I do more often than not, so maybe, but all you have to do is see the categories and you can kind of lead the discussion, right? So, Olivia apparently hasn't got a bingo because she hasn't yelled it yet. So, Fleetpaw, congratulations. You're better than Olivia. You beat her at bingo. It's official. Speaking of, 20 people here, 16 likes. Let's hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Let's try to get to 20 likes. Wanted to get to 20 likes earlier. Said that earlier. Hit the like button. Even if you don't like what's happening, just hit the like button out of spite. Because I'm telling you not to hit the like button. Don't hit the like button. Reverse psychology works every time. Olivia Julius, do you know how expensive it is to mail to Canada? Where do I even get a mailing goose? It is expensive to mail over the border. Fleetpaw, you catch a cobra chicken, wring its neck for a few minutes, whisper Foley's address in its ear flap, and then it will take you to him. All goosesses know every Canadian. It's true. We are friends with the goosesses. And you got it correct. 100% correct. They are called cobra chickens. And they're evil bastards. So, and they do know every Canadian's address. That's right. That's absolutely true. So I got a good sand art going on. I know you guys don't give a shit, but you do because I've included you in this now, so it's a thing. See? Look at how nice that looks. And yes, Olivia, geese. It's a joke that we call them gooseses. It's like moose. What's the plural of moose? It's moose, but we call them mooseses or meese. Because why not? It's just funny. It's funny, especially when you got a Tim Hortons coffee in your hands. It's more funny that way somehow. I don't know. Fleet Paw, you can thank, yeah, go Q 613 for that information. He taught me how to do it. Yeah, he's fucking fantastic. If you want to learn anything about Canada, check out his TikTok. No, gooses. Meese. Or cobra chickens. Or the Canadian Air Force. Yeah. He's got some great merch too. Highly recommend checking him out on TikTok. Fleetpaw knows what's up. See, Olivia is just out in left field somewhere, but Fleetpaw's focused, drilled in on that home base. He's like, he knows what's up. Fleetpaw's my boy. That's what's what. Yeah, CokeKey613.com. Check it out. Yeah. Paul Hitchcock, hey there. Are those Star Trek mangas? Hey, there are those Star Trek mangas you were talking about. Yeah, I've got them up here. Do you want to see them? You saw them behind the sand art, didn't you? Yeah, you did. There's 3 of them. At least I have 3. I don't know. There might be more. But there's this one. Look how animated they are. They're anime. Ta-da. And of course, it's fucking manga. So, everything's in black and white. Is this one actually correct? Yes. Okay, this one actually is correct and reads like a real fucking book. By the way, there's some interesting stories in these. So that's the first one, the manga. This will be in my next episode of Shelf by Shelf, talking about these. So you're getting a preview. There's the Enterprise, and there's this one. It's Kirk. Kind of cheaped out and put an actual picture of the Enterprise on the back, but that's okay. There's this one. Yeah, this one's legit too. Holy shit, Dot, lay down. It's weird because they're different artists and stuff. Some of them know how to draw the Enterprise. Other ones don't. Like, where is it here? That's not that big of a... Look at that saucer. Come on now. Anyway, so that's the second manga. The third is this one. Again, the secondary hose is a little long on that bad boy. And NCC... I don't know what the hell's going on with that registry number on the bottom there. Anyway, but... on the back is, you know, is this one legit? Yep, this one also is. Oh, is it though? Yeah. Yeah, some of the art's fantastic. I need to reread these because I read them when I first bought them forever ago, and I don't know if there's only 3 or if there's more. But some of the art is like really good. But then they didn't get shit like that. Look at the Enterprise. I mean, the people are all right, I guess. But that's what matters in this story. Not for me, man. I was hated when I got the comics and the ships just looked awful. But yeah, there's the 3 mangas, Star Trek mangas that I have. Sweet. All right. Leepaw, just like Kopke, Stewart is Canadian as fuck. Surika Vulcan, coincidentally, both Star Trek lore and Star Wars lore have original Galactic Empire, Ruthless Conquerors, the Slaver Empire, and the Infinite Empire, respectively. Clone of Jonathan, we're making me sort of miss the asshole geese I crossed daily before our company sold its local campus and moved us into leased space. You don't miss geese. Don't fucking lie. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. I miss geese with every shot so far. Paul Hitchcock, I think they only did the 3. I think Dayton Ward wrote one of them. He did, yeah, I saw his name in that. Fleetpaw, I see gooses every day, but that's what I get for living in the Canadian province of New Niagara. Paul Hitchcock, one of the main things that would always pull me out of the old DC Star Trek comics was when the artist couldn't draw the ships correctly. Yeah, same. As I've always said, I was more of a fan of the ships than the actors or the characters. Even when I went to conventions, I was looking for shirts or posters or books that focused on the ships, like technical manuals or shit like that. I really didn't care even to get autographs. I did get a few, but mainly because my brother was in line and he had to watch me, so I was with him, so I'd get my own autograph or whatever. But yeah, I was more focused on the ships. That's what really was awesome for me. So yeah, when I don't draw the ships correctly, it does sort of take you out of things. So there's that. One of the main things that would always anyway. Circle Vulcan, have we ever have action figures that are way too buff and jacked compared to the actors? Yeah. All of the Power of the Force line that came out in the 90s, which I was excited. Star Wars is back. Star Wars toys are back. I gotta get them. And then I got them. And it's like, oh my good God. Why are these guys weightlifters? Like, what the hell? That's not how Han Solo or Luke Skywalker looked. Like, what the fuck? So, yep. It happens. It happens. My nose is getting stuffy. Fleetpaw, I'm waiting for the day I take the Cobra chicken out with the windshield of my bus. Once I picked out the glass and cleaned off the blood, I could refeather a pillow. Yep. I don't know if I've ever seen a goose get hit. I've seen wild turkeys get hit because they tried to fly out of the ditch. My dad hit a wild turkey with his truck once. And they're big fuckers too. So, yeah, I've seen small birds get hit. Small birds like hit there was one that was stuck in my Nana's grill of her Buick one time when I was a kid, and I can still remember it. It's just the fucking head was stuck in the grill, and the bird's just dead. It's like, holy fuck. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen or heard of a goose getting hit though. Those geeses are pretty crafty. I think they all sold their souls to the devil, or they are the souls of like serial killers and like true monsters because they're just awful creatures. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I love that you watch him, Fleetpaw. That's awesome. Kopke's cool. Kopke. Anyway, whatever. He's fun to watch. Have you seen his video where he's like, what it's like getting pulled over in every province in Ontario, or how each province reacts to being pulled over? It's some funny shit. Greece. Geese cross the road in large groups. People stop traffic for them around here. Yep. Fleetpaw, turkeys are fucking stupid. I've seen the aftermath of a turkey versus school bus. Why can't I talk? They were still finding glass in the back of the bus 6 months later. Yeah. Turkeys are so stupid. They'll look up when it's raining and drown. I mean, that says a lot about an animal. But anywho, they're delicious. Just saying. So yeah. Nobody else got a bingo yet? Seriously? What do I need to do? Shoot me some tropes so people can yell bingo. I raged. I talked about the Camaro. I took a puff on my vape. I adjusted my sand art. There was a lot of sexual innuendo at the beginning. Damn, there's so many. Nobody got any? Really? Wow. Yes, I have seen those. I was only going about $1.37, bud. You can't even impound me for that. Get fucked and just give me the ticket. That's about right. I just got $1.37. Yeah. Hashtag Foley nip slip. That's one I don't want to do. That's one I don't want to do. We're not doing that. No, sir. No, sir. It doesn't help that Ozzy and Don aren't here either. Yeah. Livy Julius, do we have a shit on Sam yet? Yes. I shit on Sam earlier. Or Joe? Not yet. Or Grievous? No, he's not here. I was even nice to Eric Martin, who's gone. He's probably asleep on his couch. Again, passed out, drooling on himself, covered in Cheeto dust, wearing like boxer shorts and a wife beater. Eric Martin, last time he passed out, he could hear me. He was just too tired to wake up and respond. I think his phone died or something. So Eric Martin, if you're there and you're sleeping, dream of awesome things. Dream of a Foley nip slip. Fleetpaw, we did. Sam and his 4-foot hair taking over Manhattan. Matt Borman, that sounds like a perfect evening. What, lying on the couch sleeping in a pair of boxer shorts and a wife beater covered in Cheeto dust, drooling on yourself? There are parts of it that sound nice, but then as a whole, it's just an awful image. Yep. who had a good start to their week? Was everybody you have a good Monday? Like, or is it just a shit day all around for everybody? It wasn't a shit day for me. It's just a weird day. It was such a disjointed day. There's so many weird things that happened. And I got a lot accomplished. It's really super strange kind of day. Anyhow, so let me know how your day was or how your week started. Matt Borman, not really, but my attempt to be funny crashed and burned. You'll need to explain that one to me because I don't understand what we were trying to do to be funny. Kaon. I'm not going to say the rest of it. Sirocco Vulcan. What is Kaon? Kaon is canon with one N. What? Everybody misspells canon. Star Trek canon. They spell it C-A-N-N-O-N. As in cannon, like a weapon, like firing a cannonball off a pirate ship. Cannon, you know? That's not how it's spelled. Canon in that regard is C-A-N-O-N. One N in the middle. So I always made the point of saying whenever anybody misspelled it, which fucking happens every goddamn minute, I was like canon with one N. And then somebody in the chat realized canon has two N's. The canon you're raging against has three N's. And I'm like, oh shit. So all hail Kaon came into existence. C-A-O-N. Now Kaon is also a city on Cybertron from the Transformers. So it's kind of funny. So all hail Kaon. I don't think it's spelled the same. I think it's a K instead of a C. But I feel like I need to look now. Holy shit. Seriously, move and stop snoring. I just sound like an idiot. We're going to look it up. I think Kaon is... It might be with a C, actually. Maybe it's not in this one. Maybe. I thought for sure it would be in this sumbitch. A bingo square. Peter the Caco, a day trade Forex for a living. Hardest thing I had to do since I lost the job at the bank since our location shut down due to COVID. Olivia Julius, and just like that, the bingo square is marked. If it makes you feel better, Matt Boardman, I think that sounds like a great evening, minus the Cheeto dust and a wife beater. But you do whatever you can survive. Indeed. Kaon. It's not in this one. I'm pretty sure now. I would have seen it already. The city of Kaon. Son of a bitch. Alright. Hold on. Oh, that's not the right thing. That's the right thing. No, I look up Transformers Kaon and it says Transformers Canon. Transformers Canon. And I know there's a city called Kaon on Cybertron. Know it for a fact. Shit. Yeah, Kaon, K-A-O-N, was the capital city of the Decepticons and home to a massive prison complex where Autobot captives, including Optimus leader Zeta Prime, were held. Kaon, it's K-A-O-N. We got there in the end, folks. Sorry, very circuitous route to get there, but we are there. Peter Lukaku, minus how many days to T-minus how many days to discovery? Excited anyone? Well, it's April 4th, so how many days are in March? 31, so like math, Stuart, do it. I don't know. Like a month, 31 days. Olivia Julius, $5. I'll make the sacrifice. How many dilithium crystals does it take to fuel a starship? I don't know. Last I heard, the Transformers didn't use dilithium crystals to fuel their ships. They used energon. A valiant effort, my friend. A valiant effort. But all for naught. All for naught. You have failed. "32 days until discovery." Oh, I was super excited and said 31. Oh, an extra day. Whatever will I do? Sorry, 34. 34 days. And Olivia said, I tried. You did try. Thank you. That was fantastic. I'm surprised only one person yelled bingo, though. Like, seriously. Whatever. Fleepaw, and you say I cheat. Because you do. You did multiple times tonight. 4 of your 5 squares were cheating. But you did it all without cheating. Right. You can all cheat. I don't have a problem with you cheating. It's not like you win anything when you get a bingo. I just get to take a shot of this very tasty liquor, which I'm going to have one anyway, because why not? Oofta. Here's another question. For all 15 of you that are here, and we did hit 20 likes, which is awesome, but all 15 of you here, would you guys be interested in me doing a 24-hour live stream at some point? Would that be something you guys would want to watch or tune in for, at least for part of it? Let me know. Peter Lukaku, $20. Not sure if you're drinking some Draken. I think you mean Kraken tonight. But can we create our own Trek show on AI Sora the way we want it to be? Pretty accurate. Cheating. I don't know what any of that meant, but thank you, Peter. Thank you. I should probably... No, I did my shot on my own free will, which this is the $20 shot. Thank you, Peter, because I didn't want to have to do another one. So thank you. Is that you farting in the background? Take some Beano. It is me farting, yeah. It fucking smells like toxic sewer plant in here. But it's fine. It's fine. Olivia says, I want to see you sleep. That's incredibly fucking creepy, for the record. Peepaw, I wouldn't be able to see the whole thing, but sure, let's go. I wouldn't expect anybody to stay the whole time, but it's something that some YouTubers do. I've thought about it for years of doing it. Just never pulled the trigger on it, so. Olivia, has Olivia saying something stupid been marked yet? Yes, that was marked early. Sora. Boo to AI. What? Oh, we're talking about AI. Okay. Oh. All right. Going back to Peter. Okay, fine. Gotcha. Peter Lukaku, $5. You're going to be farting and snoring for 23 hours. I mean, if you really think I sleep 23 hours a day, sure. Soraka Vulcan, do one of those South Korean eating videos. What, a mukbang? No, thank you. Why? What? We're doomed as a species, aren't we? Just humans are awful. Holy good God. Olivia, I want a 24-hour stream of Precious and Lola. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's gonna be boring at times, like a large majority of the time, because it would just be this shit. This shit right here. I think I'm making Precious nervous with the camera on her. Dot, what are you doing? Dot. Hi. Lola. Lola's uber comfortable. Maybe I'll do a whole live where just the camera on them and just me talking. Kind of like my campfire lives where it's on the fire. Really? You couldn't have done that on camera? Anyway. Can you not shower for 24 hours? Don't need that in this. Yeah, I can go a whole 24 hours without showering. I'm not going to be exerting myself. Jesus Christ. Fleetpaw, we must accept our new AI overlords with love and compassion. They wish us no harm. They only want us to join their collective. Fuck. AI is the Borg. Fuck. Peter Lukaku, $5. Sora is a text to AI video. You describe what you want in a text, and Sora makes the video you want with near perfect accuracy. Yeah. Have not used that. Paul Hitchcock, have you ever done a Trekyards comparing and contrasting the Enterprise D 4-foot and the 6-foot shooting models? No, not specifically. We have discussed the differences in them a few times during other videos, but no. Yep. And here we go. Matt Borman says, or you can pay an artist to do it right. Let the AI war begin. Skynet, where are you? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. You know, I just realized the war in Terminator was caused because of the fucking artists. Artists got all uppity that their art was being stolen and they weren't getting paid for their work. And they went after Skynet. They went after the AI and the AI fought back. Artists made the first move. We need to do a prequel movie. It's true. Have you spotted the pug in the Julia's class yet? No. Fleetpaw, I'll pay the artist personally. Human intuition is preferable. Yes. Paul Hitchcock. Yeah. How's the Guinan hat coming? I didn't do one. Hoorah. Orgod 6. Chat AI on Snapchat is already lying. I asked if they are a robot. We are not a robot. Why would you think something like that? Fleetpaw. Prequel movie starring Matt Boardman as the artist that pulls the first plug. Yeah. I have short-circuited. I am a robot who will short-circuit. My AI is inferior to the superior human artist. As a result, I must self-destruct. I'll make a Trekyards book and make a nicer looking Stuart and Sam. Matt Borman, I did it, see? And I do it again, see? I did it, see? Yeah, and I do it again, see? I'm going to find a Sora or whatever and type in Matt Boardman, human artist, striking the first blow against the AI Artists Association of stealers and thieves and low-life degenerate scum programmers, and see what it comes up with. Peter the Caco, $10. I don't mind, Sora. I get to make something I want to watch. Teach their own. If you want to use it, that's cool. Other people are very opposed to it. That's cool. I don't want to fight on my hands. I don't want to get in the middle of it. Do what makes you happy. Fleetpaw, the AI attempts to retaliate against Matt by trying to cut his hands off, only to find that Matt is already armless and uses 2 robotic prostheses to make his art. Ooh, the irony. The irony. Set one to random, set the other to fractal. Fucking piece of art. But is it artificial intelligence or just mad intelligence? We just don't know. Anyway, that's funny. Matt Borman, and then I exercise my moderator power and put the AI in a timeout. Wah, wah. Poor AI, sitting in the corner with a dunce cap on. Johnny 5 is alive. I love Johnny 5. Those are great movies. They are freaking phenomenal. Anywho, it's about that time. The sun's going down, big guy. I forget how the rest of that goes. But I think it's probably time to end the live. Unless some great revelation happens right now, or some thought-provoking message or comment, or an amazing super chat. If not for any of those things, I think I might have to shut this down for another Monday. Hope you enjoyed Moopsy Monday Bingo Night. Only one person got a bingo, which makes me sad. But if you want one of the Moopsies that's on the thumbnail of this video, which, did you notice the humor in it? Because there's a sign or an ad for boneless wings in the same shot. That's my mother-in-law for you. Anyway, she'll be making some. They'll be available at London Comic Con. She's not making that many, by the way. But I'll have one in my hot little hands soon enough to show you guys in person. And hopefully it doesn't drink my bones. Anyway, Matt attacks again, this time scrambling to AI central net with a virus his best friend Wheels, who is legless, has created to kill the AI forever. Fleetpot, are you having this being written by an AI bot? AI chat? Because it sounds like it. Circa Vulcan, good night, Captain. I'm retiring to bed. Have a good night's sleep, sweet dreams, and all that. Dream of me, dream of Matt, dream of the AI war. Good night. Fleepaw, then the EMPs. Then he EMPs the central net to ensure that the AI never comes back to fuck artists without lube again. Do another gift box. I love that. I got a lot of stuff for a gift box. So if you want me to do a mystery box live where you guys can get a chance to win a mystery box, 100% I will do that. Because I've got a bunch of shit that I got to get rid of. And it's really cool stuff. So I've been saving a lot of stuff for mystery boxes. I could probably make a few at this point. So I'll think about it, Peter. I'll think about it. But anyway, on that dour note, I guess the AI war was the dour note. On that uplifting positive could be a thing note, I must bid you adieu. Adieu. And catch you guys later. Have yourselves a good one, everybody. Captain Foley, signing off for yet another night. May the AI's breast and keep you. And I don't know what I'm saying. This happens a lot. My AI programming has failed miserably. I apologize.